Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to episode 7. Alright, so I've made it back from my trip to find sheep successfully. And my dad. I went quite a distance to find them. And I managed to find 1 female and 3 males. So, and I've stuck them in this sequoia fence pen. Which I can show you how to make later. Yeah, it wasn't fun. That's about what I'm gonna say about it. I haven't done much since we got back. It looks like these snowberries are done. So why don't we start getting those together? I guess, what are we gonna do today? Well, I don't remember. Did we ever find that? Yeah, we did find the cassiterite. So we could start making some bronze. I guess we really should try and breed these sheep together because I would like to get some more. We have a bit of oat grain, so I can do that right now. So when you're breeding an animal, you need any sort of grain. I don't think maize will work, but the grains where you have to use a knife. Actually, we should check. Before I go and say things, we should check if maize works. Yeah, no, it doesn't. That's what I thought. So any sort of grain where you get straw by using a knife on the raw grain to get this type of grain, this will work. So what you do is you right-click on the animal, and you right-click on that. It didn't show the hearts, but it's pregnant now. When you hear that burping sound, without you actually having to eat it, that's the animal eating it. They will consume 5 ounces each time, and then they will mate. You can do the same thing with like a wolf. Wolves will eat pretty much anything, and you actually use that to heal them, though. Although there's a few types of like specific, I think, cooked meats will allow them to breed, but pretty much anything raw or cooked will allow them to heal. Although I think sheep, you can see they've eaten the grass. They can eat grass to restore their hunger, and when their hunger is, all animals can do that. And when their hunger is, well, all animals have a hunger. Sheep, cows, horses, I believe deer, and I think more recently chickens can eat grass to restore their hunger, and that will allow them to heal. Although wolves, you have to feed them directly to restore their hunger. You can tell the males from the females because the males will grow these horns. And you can use a knife, which is actually the entire reason I have them, to shear them. First thing we're going to have to do with this knife, we can finally use the spindle that we made so long ago. Let's see, right here. Yep, there you go. We're going to use the spindle on the wool to get yarn. We have 32. Put you back. So we're going to use 4 wool to make 3 wool cloth. Take these 3 oak planks, which I actually just have conveniently, and we can make a bed. So let's just throw this down up here. Great. Alright, I'm actually going to leave this wool yarn in its string form. Leave the wool in its string form, because it's more useful that way. There's one other thing you can do with wool cloth, but you can make like a bow or a fishing rod out of the yarn as well. Alright, so we have a bit of food here. I would actually... Earlier I planted the seeds I got while I was out exploring. So and I noticed that some of our crops are looking like they were going to be finished soon. So I think we should go check on those. I'm going to need to eat soon though. Let's grab a bit of elderberry. Yep, it looks like our tomatoes are done. Let's Cycle over to harvest mode. Yep, tomatoes are done. The is this garlic or onions? So that's done. All right. Ooh, our cabbage is done. Okay, so let's start harvesting. I mean, we do have like a lot of wild tomatoes growing around here. Same as the cabbage. But it's nice just to be able to get these. I will replant the cabbage, but I don't know if it'll actually get a chance to finish. We are in August, end of August. So it's going to be gonna get into the fall season soon, autumn, and we're not exactly. I mean, I guess if you were to compare this to Earth, like when I remember, guys, when I talked about latitudes, we're relatively. I think we're around. What do you call that? Mid 30s, mid 30 degree latitude, but in TerraFirmaCraft, that is not necessarily warm. It can still get cold enough to kill your crops in the winter. I mean, I'm just gonna, I kind of just like attribute. Oh, hello. Attribute that to currents or something. I know that currents on Earth can really affect the temperature of certain areas. All right. So, got that sorted. Oh yeah, we can get onto the bronze now. Actually, there's something I have to do really quickly, so if you don't mind, I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright, let's see. What have we got here? Oh, we've got a bunch of tools. We got chisel, scythe, and a pick. Just trying to be prepared. Let's grab the vessel. No, let's grab two, because I need to throw this somewhere. Actually, let's grab another one. Alright. Keep those on us, just for food. This last vessel we're going to use to make some bronze. Since we only have rich, we should be able... Actually, let's, I think we might actually want to grab... we don't have any molds. We don't have any molds. So... yeah, probably could have just done that the other way around. We're going to make 350 bronze. Ooh. Alright, well, we're going to have a little bit of bronze left over. I really don't like that. Oh well. Now, you know what? No, I don't like that. We're gonna... yeah, we're gonna start an extra pit. Alright, so we're gonna place these, and break them. And, oh, it's getting nighttime. We're gonna make some tools. Alright, so what do we want to make out of bronze? We already have a spare pick, scythe, and chisel. I guess... well, we could make another weapon. So, let's make a sword. I'd like an axe. I'd like a hoe. So, if we are going to be making these extra molds... yeah, then I think it'll make sense to mine 8 more of the rich tetrahedrite. Take this with us just in case. Maybe a half stack of sticks. And we can make 7 molds. We can make 7 molds and 7 bronze ingots. Alright, so we'll fill up the stack we have right now, and then we'll get 2 more after that. and then we'll be able to make the bronze. Alright, so that should be 18 tetrahedrite. So the ratio for cassiterite to copper that you want to have, well, I guess really it's tin to copper, but cassiterite's the only tin ore, is between 8 and 12% tin and 88 to 92% copper. So we're going to do a 90% ratio, and that means we take our ceramic vessel, we put in 2 cassiterite, 16 tetrahedrite, and then another 2. Because these are all rich, so they're both at 35 units, we're actually going to make two batches of this, and 2 times 35 is 70. 70 times 10 is 700. 100 units per ingot means 7 ingots. Since we can only fit 4 items in a kiln, we're going to do the vessel plus 3 molds, and then another kiln with 4 molds, and that's going to give us all 7 molds that we need. So let's dig a couple pits. All right, throw that down in there. I want to get the pit with the 4 molds in it going first, just so that it'll be done in time. So, wait, we said we're gonna make a sword. So let's get that. We mentioned an axe. A hoe. Probably get a saw going. There's our saw. I think it would be smart to get another pickaxe. A prospector's pick could not hurt. So that'll be 2 of them, and then we need 1 more after that. And what shall we make? Maybe, I think a hammer would be smart, because we're gonna have to, once we get into the smithing, we're really gonna need that hammer. Alright, so we said a pickaxe, prospector's pick, and a hammer. Start with the pickaxe. Pick. Now the prospector's pick. And the hammer. Alright. So do that. There we go. I don't have a lot of straw. Hopefully I have some in these chests. Yes, we do. We're gonna need a few logs, so we'll take a full log pile. We have a fire starter. We should have one somewhere. We have a few. Yeah. All right. Wow. Oop, wrong button. Alright. You know what? Actually, while we're waiting for that, there's something I want to show you guys. And this is going to be pretty quick. I want to show you something that I think is kind of cool. I mean, not only because I'm the one who added it, but that I don't see people using a lot. I don't know. I always kind of liked the idea of carpets when they're added to vanilla. I remember wanting to add them to TFC at least before they were added to vanilla. And they've been implemented into TFC, and so I don't know, I feel like carpets are going to make a nice addition to our second floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to make all these into wool cloth. Gonna make, I guess, 4 carpets, which is actually exactly what we wanted. You'll notice I found some of this hematite while we were out, and we're going to use this hematite. We're gonna put it in our quern. We're going to start grinding it. That's actually going to make hematite powder. So we're going to do that another 3 times. Yep. Alright, so that's going to give us 4 hematite powder, and we can craft that to red dye. And this does not work in vanilla, but in TFC you can just dye carpets directly. So we're going to make 4 red carpets. That, okay. We're going to place them right here. Well, no. Yeah, because yes, this works better. Alright, so I think we're actually going to fill most of the room with carpet, kind of maybe going up to here, coming down. I think that'll look nice. Yep. And the bed, well, we'll just throw that right there. Ooh, I need to eat something. Let's just grab some grain, because why not? Alright, I think we're probably going to be ending this episode before these finish. Well, actually, maybe not. Yeah, no, I think we'll have enough time. In the meantime, though, I think I actually want some more of this smooth slate. So we're gonna go down and get some of that. So we're gonna take our chisel and our hammer, our spare pickaxe. I'm gonna go down into our copper mine. Yep. Yeah, to be honest, I guess I could have been collecting this when I was digging out that tunnel over to the farm. I guess it just didn't occur to me. Probably gonna need a little bit more. Do have to drink some water after this. All right. That should be enough for now. Head back up. Oop. Grab some of that. I think we can throw this back on the wall. Yeah, we do have a spare chisel. I don't know why. Just slipped my mind for a second. Oh. There we go. Yep, still going. And right at the last minute. Maybe should have made a shovel. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. Put that down. Ooh. That's not where you go. Actually, I think I'd like to take these back. Yeah, we're gonna make a new shovel. I don't hear the fire anymore because they're done. All right, we're gonna get that out of the way quickly. Okay. Let's just cast all our tools, and we can get back to the floor. All right. Just gonna throw those all in there. Get our shovel. I have a lot of junk I need to manage. And I think this is just gonna be left empty for a little bit. Okay, okay. Time am I looking at? Okay, yeah, we have a few more minutes. Actually, ooh, I actually wanna. Okay, we have a hoe. I think we can quickly run over to the farm and take a look. Well, maybe we'll have to do that in next episode. I would like to look at the abilities of the metal hoe, which means I want a tool rack. Alright, so we're going to run over to the farm. We'll see if we have enough time once we get there. If not, we can begin next episode with it. Let's throw that right there. You know what? I think we have a little bit of time. All right, so the stone hoe has the same modes, going through them all. The metal hoe does, but you'll notice on this mode, it doesn't actually do anything. For the metal hoe though, we can actually see these colored bars. You can customize the colors in your config, and the bar will tell you what type of nutrient that plant is using. So you'll see if this plant is using the center nutrient, this one's using the one on the right, using the one on the right, one in the center, a little bit of the one on the right because we've just planted it, the one on the right. I guess we could call it the darkest one, the red one. Red one, orange, red, goes down to yellow when it's completely drained, but it's still red, still the red one. Right, and what that means is that when the nutrient is completely depleted, the plant will grow slower than it would normally. Certain plants will be able to replenish the there are certain types of crops, you can actually look up which ones specifically on the wiki, which will replenish certain nutrients, not the one that they consume, but one of the other ones when you plant them. So you can sort of cycle your crops. Also, nutrients will slowly replenish themselves as time goes on, as long as they're not being consumed. So if you let your farmland just kind of sit there with nothing planted in it, it'll also recover that way. But what you can do is you can take a plant that uses the red nutrient here and a plant that uses the orange nutrient here, and if you switched them, you'll notice this block still has all its orange nutrients and this block has all its red nutrients, and by switching them like that, you'd be able to grow both of them at you'd be able to grow both of them properly. There are other ways you can replenish it, but we can get into that next episode because right now I have to go. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.